Hello and welcome. My name is Lexi, and here I like to talk about luxury beauty. Today we are going over some information on some more holiday releases. So the other day we talked about Pat McGrath and Suku. Today we're going to be looking at Chanel and Dior and Tom Ford. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start off with the Tom Ford collection because I don't have a lot of information on this one yet, but it is supposed to launch October 3rd. I don't know if that date is for the US or for Japan, but the Soleil Neige collection has two wet dry quads, which I absolutely love the formula of the wet dry quads. That's still my favorite formula, followed by the creme formula from Tom Ford. So we have Chalet Lust and Après Ski. And I've seen different photos. Some of them, the photos have been really washed out, so it's a little hard to tell the colors, but it looks like Chalet Lust is going to be your cooler tone quad and Après Ski is going to be a little bit warmer and rosier. So I think they both look stunning. I would like to get both of these quads. And then there's also a lip blush. So we are familiar already with the lip blush that is like that translucent lipstick, and then it has like the gold leaf inside. This one's a little different. It has silver instead of gold. So I don't know if I'll pick that up. I have still never tried the lip blushes. They've just never seemed like they would really show up or anything. So I have never purchased them. I haven't decided on this one, but I definitely want the quads. So let's move on to Dior. And if you're familiar with Dior Holiday, they usually have kind of three separate launches for Dior Holiday. We have the Atelier of Dreams collection, which typically has two different Écrin Couture palettes. So these are the palettes that are designed to look more like a clutch. You can actually carry them that way if you would like. But we have a face and eye palette. And I think this looks really beautiful. You've got the eyeshadows and the lipsticks and so forth. It's stunning. It's always, or well, usually it is going to be neutrals. These are great for everyday wear. And I think it looks really beautiful, but I do already have these shades in my collection, or shades very similar to this. So for me, it's going to be a pass, but I think it makes a fantastic gift. So I think it's really, really beautiful. And if you are looking to introduce more neutrals into your collection, this might be a great way to do it and try out some of the Dior formulas. We also have an Écrin Couture clutch with an eyeshadow palette. So we have 5 eyeshadows, just like the Dior Quints, but you can see that these are going to be in a row instead of your traditional Quint format. And again, you've got stunning neutrals here. These are supposed to be available in October. So we'll see when those launch. And yeah, I think they make great gifts and they're great neutrals. Now we also have the Backstage Holiday. And for Backstage, there are 2 palettes coming out. I've actually never tried the Dior Backstage eyeshadows. I've tried other things from the Backstage line, but the eyeshadows, I haven't actually picked any of those up. We have the 008, which is the red quad, and the 009, which is, or not quad, but palette, and the 009 is a green palette. The photos make these colors look very vibrant, and I'm curious to see if they are as vibrant in real life as they look in the photos, or if they're going to be more muted, like dusky or grungier greens and so forth. So we'll have to kind of wait and see on that, but I'm definitely planning on picking up the green palette. I'm going to pass on the red. There are also 2, what I believe are both lip maximizers. We've got a red shade and this other one, which I also see mentioned in the regular Dior holiday launch. So I'm not sure whether it's part of Backstage or not. I think it's Backstage personally. Usually the lip maximizers are. And this is going to be an orange gold shine shade. So we've got those 2. And then there's 2 lip glows. So we have a red. I'm pretty sure this is a lip glow based on the shape of the bullet. It doesn't actually, like, I have not seen it confirmed anywhere, but it looks like it's going to be one of the Dior lip glow products because of the bullet shape. The Attic lipsticks are slightly different in the bullet. So looks like a very pigmented red lip glow. And then we have this green, which is probably going to be pretty translucent on the lips. And those are due out November 18th. So we also have the regular Dior holiday launch, and we have 2 quints coming out, 359 Cosmic Eyes and 589 Galactic. I think these both look beautiful. They are both very similar to previously released Dior Quince. They remind me a lot of the holiday palettes from over the past couple of years, not necessarily the exact same palette per se, but the colors have been in the palettes for the past 2 to 3 years, just kind of rearranged a little bit. So I'm a little disappointed because I just don't find this launch super exciting. I think the palettes look really pretty. I don't know if I'm going to pick them up though, because again, I think I have those shades. And then we have 2 blushes. These look really beautiful. I have not seen any information on exactly which shades these are, if they're both new, but I know that I don't have these shades in my collection from Dior because I only have a few Dior blushes. So I think they're beautiful. I may or may not pick these up. And then the Addict Shine lipsticks. I do really like this formula. You can see that the ones for holiday actually have a limited edition gold case instead of your traditional black case. So I think that's really pretty. There are 4 shades. Again, I don't know exactly which shades are here, but this third one in the photo, the one that's like kind of a rosewood shade, that's the one I'm most interested in. So I may pick that one up. But I have to see the shade names because again, it could be a re-promote shade just with the limited edition packaging. So definitely check what you have before purchasing. And then we have 4 of the Rouge Dior lipsticks, 4 shades. Not sure exactly what the shades are yet. The information should hopefully be coming out soon. I think they're stunning. They're very beautiful. I like the embossing, but I have to say I don't love the embossing, just because I feel like Dior has done better embossing in the past. So I think these are really pretty, but they're not blowing me away. And then nail polishes. Dior has 3 new nail polishes, and the one that attracts me the most is the one in the middle, 903 Mystic. That is such a pretty shade. We also have on the left 309 Cosmic. I'm not sure yet if this is going to be more of a topper. And then 864 Fortune. So I think these look really pretty. I'm not sure if I'll pick these up because honestly, I have been enjoying my indie brand nail polishes like Mooncat, ILMP, Cert Colors, and Hollow Taco. All of those types of brands I've been enjoying more than the luxury nail polishes that I purchased. So I'm just not sure if it's actually going to be worth me picking those up, but I'm really tempted on Mystic. So I might get that one. This collection, all of this should be launching very soon, but I have not seen a concrete date on that. Dior is not great with their launches, with communicating the date and time. Even when they do give you a date and time, it's usually inaccurate. So we'll kind of just have to keep stalking the website like I usually do. But I think, overall, it's a mediocre collection. It's beautiful, but it's not special based off of things that they have previously released. And moving on to Chanel Holiday. So I'm sure by now, if you haven't already seen, there are rumors of Chanel Tweed blushes and potentially highlighters coming out soon. Those are not holiday. I have checked on that. Those will be released later. So holiday's coming up actually October 15th. And we have a quad called Ombre de Lune. And honestly, the embossing on this is really beautiful, but the colors are really nothing out of the ordinary for Chanel. So I think I'm passing on that. I actually think I'm going to pass on a lot of the Chanel collection. I think it's pretty, but it's not really me. So we have 2 highlighters, which I would love to get these, but they just look too deep. So we have Or Rosé and Cuivre d'Or. And even the rosier one, it just looks really deep. These both look like they would suit medium skin tones and above. So I think people with fair or light skin might have to be a little bit more wary. Now, if these are the more firmly pressed highlighter formula from Chanel, that may not be the case and they'll work well on fair and light skin as well. But I don't know yet. I haven't seen swatches. But honestly, they're just not really calling to me. It's beautiful embossing, but it's just, I just feel like Chanel has sort of, I think they need a creative director. So I like the idea of everything being a collaborative effort from Chanel, but I feel like they're missing direction right now. And I could do a whole video on my thoughts on that. Let me know if you're interested, actually. But yeah, it's just not intriguing me. But the item that I am going to pick up for sure from this Chanel holiday collection is this. This is really interesting to me. We have the Chanel Duo Lumiere Multi-Use Eye Illuminating Gloss Gel, which is a multifunctional glitter gel for eyes and face. These look really pretty. I don't know what these are going to look like on or how they're going to work, but I really would like to try these. By the way, all of these photos are from One Beauty News Russia, which is a preview site. So that's where these photos are from. I'll leave the link down below in the description box. We also have the Rouge Allure L'Extrait lipsticks. There are 4 shades coming out. 2 of them are repromotes. I have to check because I think I have one of those shades already. The 2 repromotes are Rouge Royale and Rose Invincible, or Invincible. And then the new shades are Rouge Selene and Brun Lunaire. So I think they look really beautiful, but again, I'm actually anticipating some of the other lipstick releases. More so, I purchased a ton of lipsticks, so these are not going to be ones that I need to get. So I'll probably be passing on those. There are 2 new Rouge Allure locks, and I have to say the 88 Rose Mystère, that one looks really pretty. So I'm on the fence. I might get that one. And then there's 89 Rouge Ombre as well. So I think they both look really pretty. I do like the lock formula, so I might pick up Rose Mystère. There are 3 nail polishes. We have 2 actual opaque nail polishes. There's Super Lune, which is going to be your brownish red shade, and Clair de Lune, which is a golden khaki shade. And then there's a top coat, a sparkly top coat, which is supposed to be a coppery amber top coat. And this is called Étoile, so star. And yeah, I think those look really pretty. But again, overall, I feel like this collection is just a little bit lackluster for me. It's not really calling to me. I feel like this collection is really going to call to the hardcore Chanel collectors who are really looking for the embossing. Perhaps they're picking up the palettes to collect and leave that embossing intact. But if you don't care about embossing and you're all about colors, I feel like in that case, it's pretty typical. So yeah, you know, I feel like I definitely have more interest in some of the other holiday collections coming out, like in my last video, the Suku and the Pat McGrath collections that are coming out. Those look more exciting to me than these ones here. So there are some hits and misses from Chanel, Dior, and Tom Ford. Or well, Tom Ford might all be hits, who knows? But yeah, that's kind of where I am on these. I would love to know what you think of the Chanel, Dior, and Tom Ford collections coming out, what other holiday collections you're interested in, and I cannot wait to see what you think. So please leave me some comments down below, subscribe and share this video if you haven't already, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.